Hi, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out, spoke with somebody in the office on Monday, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you could do to potentially, increase your traffic online and maybe improve upon your website a bit. So, with that, let me get started. Looking through your website, so it looks kind of old school. There's a lot of love your logo, fantastic looking logo. You're linked to all your socials, so you're doing some really good things here. And the first thing I look at is how many keywords you're ranking for. You're ranking for a ton of keywords, but looking through what you're ranking for, I didn't see a lot in terms of like specific to your location, right? Specific to Corpus Christi. And there's a lot of volume there in Corpus Christi. Looking at the 1,600 searches a month for roofing companies within Corpus Christi, and that doesn't even include in construction companies and renovation and stuff like that. And looking at where you're at, you're not getting a ton of traffic from any of these things because, as you can see, you're on the fourth page, the third page, the fifth page. You're just a little bit too far back to get any traffic there. And so looking at these, we'll focus on roofing for this. Looking at like roofing company Corpus Christi, right, which has 350 searches a month. If I wanted to rank for that, I would have that within my content. So content's super important and would be my first tip. And I would have that as a heading. I would have that within my text. I might even save an image as that keyword. And what happens is when Google crawls your site, they see that you have that keyword and that content verbatim within your site, and it allows you to rank faster and more efficiently than if you didn't have it. Um, and content is super important for like not only for adding those keywords, but also because content is a ranking factor, not only quantity, like how much you have, but also quality. And it's one of the reasons why you see sites like Wikipedia and Yelp do so well is they just have more content than most people. And these headings are super important to have keywords in them because Google kind of crawls your site like they would an outline, right? In high school, college, we used to do outlines, and those headings were important because they detailed what was underneath it. And the same thing goes with your website. So if you put roofing Corpus Christi, everything underneath it basically is talking about how you're a roofing service in Corpus Christi, and you could potentially rank for that keyword. So content's super important and definitely would be my first tip. My second tip would just revolve around your Google Business Profile. And, there's a lot of good things that come from these. So, again, say you're wanting to rank for this particular keyword. When people search this, they search differently, right? Some people click on the first thing they see, which is a great reason to run ads. And Phillips Roof, as you can see, they're first in organics. They're first in the ad. They're running an ad, and they're second in this map pack. So they're monopolizing this particular keyword. And the important thing with the map pack is I've seen these Google business profiles get up to 40% of the traffic and sometimes outrank these organics. So, on this search there's 350 searches a month. You've got to assume that 140 are being pulled by these top 3. That's a lot of people that are going to their website or giving them a call, that you're missing out on by not being here. And honestly, this works for anything that you're wanting to do: construction, additions, anything. You really want to be in the top 3. And some ways to improve upon this: reviews are important, as many 5-star reviews as possible. If you can get like one a week, you're looking at 50 a year, and after 2 or 3 years, you're looking at anywhere from like 150 to 300, depending on if you can improve that to 2 a year or 2 a week. So, a lot of reviews and quality reviews are important. Having this match your, all your web profiles. So what I mean by that is, say you have a Yelp page, right? If your Yelp page has, say, different hours, or maybe it has a different address and your website has different hours, that inconsistency Google doesn't like. They want to see consistent information, and that's when someone searches Yelp and someone searches your Google business profile and someone searches your website, they get the same information. So consistency really important there. And then save photos as keywords and then geotag them. So again, if I'm wanting to rank for roofing Corpus Christi, I might pick one of these buildings here and geotag it as that location. And what's going to happen is Google will feel that you potentially did a service there at that location. So really important, and it does help rank your Google business profile. And then last but not least, just continue to build and grow your website. You're actually doing a really good job. It looks like you've built up and done SEO in the past, and it's really helping you. I think along with those things that I was talking about, they could really help and go after things that are really important, right? So, it says that you're ranking in Texas, Louisiana, and Iowa. Really going after those keywords that are important that you really want to rank for is super important. So continue to build that up, and those referring domains, because like if I look at Phillips Roofing and compare them to your site, they're not as strong as you guys are, but yet they're getting a lot of traffic and quality traffic from from this particular search at least. So you guys are bigger, stronger. You have more referring domains. You're ranking on a lot more keywords, but the keywords a lot of times are just um, not things that you potentially want to rank for, right? So if I take off this Corpus Christi, um, kind of stuff, a lot of like matching paint and green roof, what color to paint house with green roof, those aren't really buyer intent keywords. Those aren't, someone could be searching for that stuff, but it's not necessarily to buy anything. So it's really important, I think. Heritage construction, obviously, good thing to rank for. You're number 2 there. Heritage roofers, you're number 1. So you're getting traffic there, and that's fantastic. But there's a lot of other things that you can potentially build and grow and get more traffic from. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. My contact information is in the email. I also have a link to our Google Calendar if you'd like to set up a time to meet with myself or my business partner, Jackie. You could schedule out at your leisure, and one of the two of us will get back to you. So with that, have a great day, and God bless. Bye.